Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Unathi Mtsweni in grade 11 in Hoërskool Oosterland. I slam open the door to the stairwell, buttoning my jacket as I book it up the steps to the roof. My heart is pounding so loud in my ears I can barely hear my footsteps underneath me as I run up the steps. He has to be crazy. I keep picturing him standing there at the edge of the roof, about to plummet 7 stories to his death, fear painted onto every feature of his face. Nothing like his previous confident smirk. Wheezing, I make it past the fifth floor, stopping just a moment to catch my breath, my sweaty palms grabbing at the cool metal railing. I peer up the stairwell to the top floor, my head spinning, my sore throat burning. I didn't even have time to grab my portable oxygen. Just 2 more stories. 2 more. I force myself to keep climbing, my feet moving on command. Right, left, right, left, right, left. Finally, the door to the roof is in sight, cracked open under a bright red alarm just ready to go off. I hesitate, looking from the alarm to the door and back again. But why didn't it go off when Will opened it? Is it broken? Then I see it. A folded dollar bill holding down the switch, stopping the alarm from blaring and letting everyone know in the hospital some crazy guy with cystic fibrosis and self destructive tendencies is hanging out on the roof. I shake my head. He might be crazy, but that's clever. The door is propped open with a wallet, and I push through it as quickly as I can, making sure the dollar bill stays securely in place over the switch. I stop dead, catching a real breath for the first time in 48 days. Looking across the roof, I'm relieved to see he's moved a safe distance away from the edge and hasn't fallen to his death. He turns to look at me as I wheeze, a surprised expression on his face. I pull my red scarf closer as the cold air bites at my face and neck, looking down to see if his wallet is still wedged in the door jamb before storming over to him. Do you have a death wish? I shout, stopping a more than safe 8 feet away from him. He may have one, but I certainly don't. His cheeks and nose are red from the cold, and a thin layer of snow has collected on his wavy brown hair and the hood of his burgundy sweatshirt. When he looks like that, I can almost pretend he's not such an idiot. But then he starts talking again. He shrugs at me, casually motioning over the edge of the roof to the ground below. My lungs are toast, so I'm going to enjoy the view while I can. How poetic. Why did I expect anything different? I peer past him to see the twinkling city skyline far, far in the distance, the holiday lights covering every inch of every tree, brighter now than I've ever seen them as they bring the park below back to life. Some are even strung across the trees, creating this magical pathway you could walk under, head back, mouth agape. In all my years here, I've never been on the roof. Shivering, I pull my jacket tighter, wrapping my arms around my body as I move my eyes back to him. Good view or not, why would anyone want to risk falling 7 stories? I ask him, genuinely wondering what would possess someone with defective lungs to take a trip onto the roof in the dead of winter.